Look out there, MP.
Don't miss any upcoming Knicks home games. Single and package games are available. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets. Knicks fans, grab your tickets for this coming season and see the ticket booth for more information. Secure your seats for another amazing year of Knicks basketball.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional event. Fans will receive a free usable Knicks grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference. Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Bucks. They love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, New York, currently a ways below.
I think for the Bucks, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Prince, then it's MP, and it's Rollins in at the two-guard spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. So Milwaukee wins the tip. It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP. And tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
And down it goes, 2 points. And Shams, a big move for Milwaukee, waiving and stretching the Damian Lillard contract and signing stretch big man Miles Turner to join Giannis.
Yeah, BA, the Bucks really are happy about this. They feel like this is a perfect pair in the front court alongside Giannis. And the Bucks, one thing we do know, BA, anything they can do to keep their superstar happy, they're going to do, they want to do, and the front office has shown time and time again that they're willing to make the big swing for Giannis.
That's what we do at 2K for Shams Charania.
I'm just following your lead, BA.
Now here's Anunoby. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Towns passes to Hart. Towns on a screen. Releases. And it's New York scoring again.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest, so the league, Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
That one misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 8. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Nice shot from the wing.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I am happy to be a part of it. Guys?
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
On the screen, and you show up your best move. Let's go. You have the camera on them. You need dance lessons.
Changes here for New York. Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges.
Jordan Clarkson, Miles McBride.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Brunson. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 8. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe and start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. That's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
And New York has possession after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Back to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Prince finds MP. Offensive rebound. Good on the bucket.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Brunson passes to Towns. Hart with a screen on Turner. Towns for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Back to MP from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Hart from long range. And the 3-pointer goes. 5 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
MP getting it done for the Bucks. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back. And making a switch here. And Nobi's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang. Prince comes in for Trent. And MP subbed in for Thomas. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bain trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Kevin Porter is out there with MP, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Clarkson outside. Oh, sweet move. Oh, a special move before that shot. Clarkson's got 5 points. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure, they can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. MP shot is good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Out to Bridges. Back to McBride. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks breaker next move.
And some changes here for New York. Towns comes in for Clarkson, and Brunson is subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Porter Jr. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Unloads from 13. Yep, count it. Brunson's got 10.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Outside McBride. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Over MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And New York has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Brunson with the bucket. He's got 12.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rollins passes to MP. And the 3 off target. Anunoby against Prince. Right side, Anunoby. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Milwaukee leading by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Brian, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 29.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Brunson on the drive. Anunoby passes to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Towns a screen on MP. Shot clock at 6. A step back shot. Brunson misses.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Here's Brunson. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Outside Anunoby. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. MP outside. 4-3. Then again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's Anunoby. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Back to MP. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Oh, a silky 3 from MP.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Brunson, and Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
MP, that one's good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Kicks it out Towns, looking to win the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist of the night.
Well, Cat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
For your Knicks, steady dancer.
He's checked in for the Bucks. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, Milwaukee. In third, New York.
Both of these teams have been making it look easy from out beyond the arc lately, showing off just how accurately they can shoot the ball. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brunson against MP. Brunson, and he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Dottier comes in for Hart. Milwaukee also changing it up. Jang, he's checked in for Turner. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Prince.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Count that bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Diawara. Sends it home from three-point land. Diawara's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Porter. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Cole connects again.
my goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Porter against Clarkson. Left side, McBride. Misses the three. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Milwaukee out in front, up 19. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Marks checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Trent. Rollins, he's checked in for Thomas. And NP subbed in for Porter Jr. Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Rollins in its shooting guard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Clock at 6. Brunson, 17-footer is in.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Now MP. Takes a 3. And it'll be there for the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Brunson. Hart. No good from 3. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Hart. Outside MP. Puts up the tray. Good. Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Now MP. 1:43 left in the 4th. From deep. And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And the distance between the point totals for the...
Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record book.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brunson's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
From deep, MP. And again for 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though.
66.
To the inside. Turner passes to MP. That 3's off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Towns. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. MP outside. Here's Prince. Back to MP. So this one belongs belongs to the Bucks. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
60 plus in the win for you, Andy. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
Man, what? It started to feel a little unfair tonight, to be honest with you. I mean, how many times can you dunk on your little brother in the driveway before you start feeling bad? And that's what I felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not making any friends with a statement like that, MP.
I'm not trying to. Hey, listen, this is a grown-up league. If you can't take a little trash talk, you're in the wrong business.
Words of wisdom. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Dom. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.